If you are a home improvement business owner, you've probably got barely any time on your hands to spare. And when that's the case, the last thing that you want to be doing is posting on your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, and so on. So this video is going to cover what to post when you've got no time. And it's just going to be a free post weekly content system designed specifically for tradesmen and home improvement business owners. So the problem with inconsistent posting is when you disappear for a couple of weeks, people generally forget about you. And that's really not what we want. We want to stay top of people's minds to slowly nurture them into actually buying from you over time. The other issue is we have took clients on for paid ads in the past, and they have actually, some of them hadn't posted in a year before starting to work with us. And the problem with that is if you put yourself in a customer's shoes, you wanted to buy something, but then you went on someone's Facebook page and they hadn't posted in a whole year. What would you think? Because personally, I'd think that they've gone out of business. And that means I wouldn't put an inquiry forward with them. And this is what happens a lot when people don't post. And the other thing is building trust. And that is a big thing in the trades industry. Now, you don't need to post daily. We just want to post the right things consistently to build trust and to nurture prospects into actually buying from us over time. And as well, with the right content, you will have less objections further down the line. So here's the free post system. And there's going to be one post for each stage of the funnel. If you don't know what I mean by that, it might be good to watch my last few videos where I've covered the 5 stages of awareness and the TOFU, MOFU and BOFU funnel. So TOFU, top of funnel, MOFU, middle of funnel, and BOFU, bottom of funnel. So with the TOFU one, we want to do a post that's just going to grab people's attention. It's not there to sell, it's just there to stop the scroll and then get them to look at it or read the post. Middle of funnel, we want to build trust and solve objections. Bottom of funnel, this is where your people who are on the fence about making inquiry are. And what we want to do with this stage is to kind of just nudge them to actually take an action, to actually submit that inquiry. So on the TOFU, the top of funnel, we want to grab attention. We want to stop the scroll and spark curiosity. So what to post here? We want to post some before and after photos, or wrong way versus right way. So your before and afters could be someone's old driveway, it's cracked, there's weeds growing through it. And then on the right, it could be like a new resin driveway, looks really polished and modern. Wrong way versus right way is more if you focus on selling one type of product, but there is other solutions available that would do the same job that you think are inferior. Good example of that is curtains and shutters. You know, you can show on one side curtains maybe looking, old, and then shutters which are quite timeless and modern on the right side. You can post 1-minute tip videos. So what these are could be very simple, how to clean your shutters, or what to do when, things to consider when looking for a new kitchen would be a good one. They don't have to be salesy, just random generic information that's key for your industry. This is just to build trust and build authority within your niche. The other one can be a homeowner quiz. So it could be 3 ways to know if you need a new driveway. It could be, are shutters or blinds more suited to your home? Should you get your kitchen painted or get a totally new kitchen? These could be quizzes on anything, but it's just to bring people in and get them to interact with your business. So these type of posts are designed to reach people who don't yet realise they have a problem that needs solving, that your business can solve. So it's just to bring people in so they've heard of you. So MOFU is going to be middle of funnel, and this is where we want to build trust, which is really important for home services business. So here we want to answer questions and objections and warm people up. So things we can post here is what we include that others don't. So if you're a kitchen fitter, maybe you have some upgrades. Do you give people free upgraded handles for their units, for example? It could be, is your warranty better than other people's? Is most people in your industry 5 years and you offer 10? Does your warranty cover more issues than other people's does? It could be, are your materials higher quality? Or are your just overall things better quality than other businesses in your area? These are stuff you want to think about and really wind your USPs in here so people know why to choose you rather than other people. How we fixed it are great. So this could be, if you can show how much of a transformation you've made someone, it could be, a good example would be a window company. So do you have a quantitative measure of how much you've improved someone's home energy efficiency? That would be a great statistic to make a post about. But genuinely, for a lot of industries here, just utilize ChatGPT for ideas, because that will cut down your time to make posts drastically, and you'll just have to edit them and post them. Biggest mistake we see is another good post. So these can be, if you've won a job where they've had a complete nightmare with another company, or whatever product they've chosen in the past was just the wrong choice, make a post about it, because these will be great. And you can really utilize past customers' experiences and testimonials in order to do this. And these posts are there to reduce fear, and it shows professionalism from you. The next is BOFU, which is bottom of funnel. So here we want to convert warm leads into book jobs. So before we get booked out, like warning post, I've only got 2 slots left this month, DM to get one of them. Things like that. You want to just create a bit of scarcity. So people who are on the edge are like, oh, there's only 2 spaces left. I need to get in that space. So that's one of them. Here's what happens when you book. So like a call to action video, this would be really good to show what happens when someone gives an inquiry in. What is the process from there to installation, say? So nobody has any fear of the unknown. They know what the whole process is without even contacting you beforehand, which will make a lot of people really start to inquire just out of that fear of the unknown is gone. Why people choose us over cheaper quotes. Now, I love this one for trades because, from Facebook groups, I do hear the horror stories of people who have quoted someone £900, for example, and then the customer's expecting about 300 or something. So a lot of people want to go with the cheapest quote. We know that, but that's rarely ever the best choice for them. So really start to nail down, why should people choose you over the cheapest quote? This is obviously where you can highlight the service that you provide, the aftercare, the materials you use, the communication that you provide, because the service that people get often for home improvement is the biggest selling point. If you don't believe me on that, just look at your reviews. I'll guarantee that most of them are, the service was fantastic. Business owner's name was so polite and friendly. That will fill most of your reviews. So these are there to nudge fence sitters into taking action. So just a random example schedule for 1 week. It could be Monday, we'll do a before and after post. Wednesday could be an FAQ video. Friday could be, I've got 2 slots left for orders, DM to book one of them. And this is how you stay simple, consistent, and profitable. So to wrap up, even when you're busy, 3 posts a week can keep your leads flowing. And if you want help planning and posting content, that's what we do help our paid ads clients here at Clearline. So we give our clients about 400 templated posts that you can just drag images into and post with a bit of text. So all you'd really need to do is utilize ChatGPT for ideas on the text and just edit it slightly and you're good to go. We also do provide a piece of software where you can schedule posts in advance. So if you're like me and want to stay organized, on a Sunday night you can sit there and plan 3 posts, schedule them to go out on a set time and set date, and they will go out. So Sunday, all your posting for the week is done. And I do this myself full time because it's easy and then I can't forget. So if you'd be interested in this as well, do hit the link below or reach out and we can help you to start building your pipeline properly.